Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Carlos Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, Carlos Carrasco, power arm, big-time slider, great velocity, 94 to 96 miles an hour, but the powerhouse slider is his signature pitch. Has a changeup, but if he has that good slider, he could be really, really tough to hit.
Coming to the plate now, David Fletcher, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Batting second, center fielder number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's got 3 base hits in 22 tries. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Here's Justin Upton now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. They will get the out at first, and on top of that, the runner hesitated, and he's forced to stay put.
Batting fourth.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Popped him up. Ramirez on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Now the Tribe will get their shot, still scoreless. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Andrew Heaney is an interesting lefty, Matty. At times he could be a swing and miss guy. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Overhand curveball and the slider, so he has the curveball slider mix. His changeup is getting better. If he's throwing strikes early, he could be really tough.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 2-2 one more time. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get the second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
The 1-1 home. It's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
And he comes back with one down and in for.
Interesting swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Batting third.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle of the order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Way out in front.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So striding in, Franz Reyes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Hernandez is off at first with 2 away. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Indians lead it 1-0. Striding into the box, Matt Thacker, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Popped him up. Santana is under it. He's got it one away.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
Now at the plate, Michael Hermanson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
1 and 2.
One out, nobody on. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center as the Angels are back even now at 1 run apiece.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Standing in now, Taylor Ward. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Settling in now, Jones. This is ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball, just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Angels are able to tie things up thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Heaney features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport, Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Bradley Zimmer, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Fly ball out to right field. Ward is after it. 2 down.
Batting 8, right fielder.
At the plate, Bradley Zimmer trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. So coming to the plate, number 12, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. the 2-1. He's in there for strike number 2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
So stepping in, David Fletcher. He drew a walk his first time up. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Leon finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Fletcher is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Leon over to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track. Angels go down 1-2-3. In now for Cleveland, Sandy Leon, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
The count is 1-2.
Chop weakly to the left. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. Hit hard toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. one there on to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. One left for the Tribe. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Digging in to try it again, Justin Upton. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1. The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
In now, Andrelton Simmons down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
First baseman number 23.
And now for the Angels, Matt Thacker. A 1-1. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Up next for the Angels.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
The 3-1. Popped him up. And Santana able to stay with it here for out number 2.
The right fielder number 3. Taylor Ward.
Now batting, Taylor Ward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Zimmer, and that retires the side. Angels strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana settles in to lead off the inning. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hard hit ball to second. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Ron Reyes.
Stepping up now, Franz Reyes. The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Now in the box, Domingo Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. Into the box now, Jamie Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one just missed outside. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
This is skied into short left center. Reyes ranging forward, 1 out.
Now batting, number 12.
Standing in, number 12 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone!
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Into the box now, David Fletcher. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Stepping in now, Mike Trout. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul of the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Right to Ramirez. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 10. Designated hitter, Justin.
And now the
Upton.
designated hitter for the Angels, Justin Upton. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the Indians 1. Leading off the inning, Oscar Mercado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. So this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. To his right, Fletcher. And now a jump throw against his body. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint. But nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Just keeping him float. Mercado on at first, nobody out. Three and 2 to the Indian center fielder. Sandy Leon waits on deck. And here's the 3-2 from him. Full count still. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
At the plate, Sandy Leon, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Grounded back up the middle. Simmons on to first, a double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Standing in now, Francisco Lindor. Slow roller left side. Fletcher loves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Angels 3 and the Indians 1. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off for the Angels in inning number 6. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and it's fouled away. The 1-2 fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Chopped in front of home plate, but that one rolls foul. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Bounce it to the left side. Ramirez takes it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
First baseman number 23, Matt Thacker.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Thacker. He singled his last time up. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. The 2-1 home. Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder,
Michael Hermanson will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
the right fielder, number 6.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Once again, a 3-2 to short. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And that's the second out.
Carlos.
So now Carlos Santana. The 3-1. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball. He gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Into the box, Franz Reyes. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. bounce towards the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Indians leave one. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here on the show, the Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Number 48 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 48.
In now, Jamie Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Number 12 will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. The 0-2 once more is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off. Now, that's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Ready on 1 and 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go David Fletcher. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Justin Anderson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Justin Anderson.
Next will be the designated hitter, Domingo Santana. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another try at 2-2. And another foul ball. Under this one. 1 gone. Digging in, Oscar Mercado. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hermanson is there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Bradley Zimmer.
Into the box, Bradley Zimmer. It was a walk in his last trip. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. One left for the Tribe, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Here's Justin Upton now. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Sliders in for a strike. The 1-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Trout gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
On the move is Trout from first. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Little chopper back to the mound. To second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 3-2 pitch. Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels get just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Angels 4 and the Indians 1. Hansel Robles is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So here's Francisco Lindor now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Francisco Lindor is retired leading off the bottom of the 8th. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. This is pulled into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with a good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Striding in to start the 9th, Jamie Jones, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 12.
Now at the plate, number 12. He went deep back in the 5th. The 1-1 home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Mercado giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Fletcher. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. This is flared out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Nothing more in the Angel 9th. Last chance coming up for the Indians. They trail here 4-1. Cam Bedrosian enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
Leading off the inning, Franz Reyes. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. High pop up. Thacker has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Cleveland, designated hitter.
Ready now, Domingo Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Sent out to straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 35.
Stepping in, Oscar Mercado. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. The 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout giving chase. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Los Angeles Angels used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Andrew Heaney earns the victory on the mound. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Cleveland, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.